think what I try to do is convince people that it's safer to be present than to hide. And we all, I think nobody is 100% present all the time. Probably, at least I don't think I am. And it's so easy to be in situations, forget even singing, it's so easy to be in situations where we feel we should behave in a certain way. I ought to do this, I ought to do that, rather than what really, really feels right. But we're so afraid of making a mistake and not doing what is appropriate that we're not fully there. We're not personally fully there. So that's what I try to do, is find ways to help people, and it helps me too. Look, this is not a finished product by any means. I'm not saying, I'm king of the hill up here, not at all, because I'm constantly learning and trying to be more present myself. I do know that that if you can accept, let's put it this way, the more you can accept who you are and where you are at that moment, the safer you are. Because then if something goes wrong, you can say something went wrong. Because you haven't set up this, this formal, I'm perfect stuff that scares the hell out of me. Well, sometimes I ask people to speak the words rather than sing them, because one of the main problems often with the people who are beginning is that the entire message becomes, I can sing. And okay, that's fine, you can sing, and that's nice, but what we want to know is who you are within that singing, where you are within that singing. Where is your life experience? There are certain singers who are technically absolutely wonderful, and I can sit there and be really dazzled, and I think, my God, that singer can really do all this wonderful stuff. And after about 15 minutes, I think, yeah, well, that's nice, but where are you? You're not letting me in. And as an audience, I want to be let in. I want to feel that you're allowing me to make some kind of personal connection with you. That's what I want as an audience, and that's what I try to do as a performer, and that's what I try to help other people understand, other singers understand, that that's really where the safety is. It's an amazing thing. It's the thing that feels most frightening in life too. You put a lot on the line when you open up your arms and say, here I am. And that's what we need to do on stage in spades. And it's hard to do, because we think we're supposed to be something else. Oh, well, maybe I'm supposed to sound like that. Maybe I'm supposed to look like that. Maybe all those rules that we make up for ourselves and that society makes up for us. The reason I ask people to either choose a specific person in the audience to sing to or to speak to, and sometimes have another singer come on stage, is so that what happens then is that if your task, it has to do with task as much as anything else, I think. If your task is to really relate something to another person, then for a few moments in there, you're not concerned with how you sound, how you look. You're simply doing a task. And so much can come out of that. It gets you out of ego a bit. Again, it has to do with the brain being able to really be involved with one thing at a time. And I think, again, it helps me to not be nervous and not worry about, oh my God, my weight, for instance. If I go out there worrying about what my weight is, I'm finished. So that's, there it is. Take it or leave it. And I just don't concern myself with it. And I just go out and concern myself with the work. And when I do that, now, look, there are distractions, and sometimes something's happened during the day, so it makes it more difficult. But then there are those times when you are really living inside of the work. All this stuff sounds, it's very hard to talk about this because it sounds so damn grandiose and, you know, grand. But there are times, see, when a song is really working for me, I'm not even thinking about feeling safe. I'm not thinking about fear. I'm just doing what my task is, what I've chosen to do, right? And it's only when the song ends and it was so safe in there, sometimes I really don't want to come back. It's that last moment of, oh, I have to come back now. You see what I mean? Because when you're really in there, it's safe. Well, I thought there were a lot of very talented people today. I don't often work with so many people of this high caliber. It makes it more difficult for me in a way because I have less to well, correct, if you will. I hate to put it that way, but less to try to illuminate. God, all this, I hate talking like this because it sounds, you know, it sounds so king of the hill stuff. And I don't, because again, I'm learning all the time. I am not a finished product at all. Not at all. I'm still on the journey.